Oh, hi. Hello, Jeff. My name is Christian, and this is my video entry for your contest. First of all, congratulations on your 50 subs. I hope with this contest you get many more, and and your and your and your number of subs keeps growing and growing day after day. Well, as I said, this is my video entry for your contest about showing some bands you have seen and eventually showing the albums or records they were touring when you get the chance to see them. But first of all, I would like to put you a little bit in context of my my situation uh, in assisting to concerts or seeing bands live. I live in Chile. Chile, it's located in South America at the bottom of the continent, and we didn't start having huge concerts or international artists until 1989, I think, when we had the first big concert here in a sports stadium. And it was, I think, Rod Stewart that played in front of, I think, 80,000 people. And it was a huge concert because mainly because it was the first international artist who performed here in Chile. You have to realize that at late 80s, Chile is a really small country. All artists they usually tour Brazil, Argentina, which are the big markets here in the continent. As you know, in '85, Brazil had their first Rock in Rio, a huge concert. Then Argentina is also a huge market with a lot of people, and they had a lot of artists. Chile, being a small country, start eventually to get into more concerts, and major acts didn't start coming here down to Chile like early 90s. I think the first rock artist besides Bon Jovi who had a show a couple of years early, it was Creator. Creator did a show in a small, I think, kind of gymnasium, a really small sport arena, and it was a complete mayhem because it was the first time that we had a trash international act here in Chile. It was wow, way it was almost a chaos. But from then we start having a lot of artists, and I had the chance to see many of my favorite bands. So let's start with one of the first band that I got the chance to see live. Here's the ticket of 1993, Living Color, and they were touring, performing this album, Stain. Really good album, a really heavy album with a lot of heavy guitars, a little bit not as funky as a soul as the first one, Vivid, and it was really great. That or the second one, that's name I think I remember its name is Time's Up. This one on the other side, it's more heavy, more darker, but it also has really good songs. This is the inner of the CD. So I got the chance to see Living Color, and it was a great show because it was the first. I think it's the first concert that I got the chance to see, and it was really good. Sorry about the glare. There it is. So, Stain from Living Color. Then moving forward, one of the bands that we never thought we would have the chance to see with almost their classic lineup complete. It's, as you can see, Black Sabbath. This was in October the 13th, 2013, and they were touring their last studio album, 13. It was a great show. The opener for this tour was Megadeth, so it was a great deal to get to this show, and they performed in a in a sports stadium, sold out. It was a great act. The only down thing is that they are, as you know, they were touring without Billboard, so it was almost perfect for us. But it was a chance to see the classic lineup of Black Sabbath performing live. I also had the chance to see Heaven and Hell a couple of years early, but as I don't have the record, that's why I'm not showing. But that was also awesome to see the classic lineup that recorded all the albums with Ronnie James Dio, and it was almost as being in heaven and in hell at the same time. But this was a good show with all the problems that Ozzy had singing, but to see the mighty Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler, it was a dream come true. So this is my second band, Black Sabbath, 13. Then one of my favorite also bands that I got the chance to see, I think 4 times here, is this one in 2010, Megadeth. So you can see there, Megadeth, and they were touring the Endgame, an excellent record. They opened it. They didn't have any support act, so they were right into the show. I think the opener of this was some kind of wall pick from Black Sabbath that they put it on the PA, and then the show started. It was awesome. I remember the arena was packed with 15,000 maniacs screaming, shouting, singing, jumping, headbanging, doing mosh pits, and Mustaine was thrilled of the response of the audience, and the band played great, absolutely great. This is their album that had the return of Dave Ellefson on bass, and it was almost a dream come true to have Mustaine again, and with Ellefson on bass. So this is Endgame by Megadeth. Next, this is a band I had the chance to see a couple of times. This one, it was Judas Priest touring with Whitesnake on 2011, on September of 2011, and they were touring the Redeemer of Souls. Sorry again, the Redeemer of Souls album. A great comeback in form. I think it's much better than Angel of Retribution, and way better than Nostradamus, which was the previous record. This is the deluxe edition. As you can see, it comes with a second bonus disc with 1, 2, 3, 4, with 5 extra songs. They perform absolutely great. Rob Halford was in top form, and we get the chance to see and almost the classic lineup of this period, because Glenn Tipton was still in the band. He still was playing with them, and it was an awesome show. Also, Whitesnake was really great. I don't remember which album they were supporting. I think it was the Forevermore record. I don't know exactly, but it was also a great show. A little bit short because they were the support act, but it was really great. So this is my Judas Priest, Redeemer of Souls. Sorry. Then one band that I never thought I will get the chance to see them playing live, because they were inactive, and then they came back with a new lead singer. So, wow, that was great. Then made one record, then made another, and all of a sudden they were coming down to Chile to support this record, and then we realized they were going to tape or record, I don't know, DVD here in Chile. So they were coming as part of a rock festival, the Metal Fest, and they did a side show. I think the day earlier or 2 days before that show. And the band I'm talking about is Accept. This is 2013, and they were touring Stalingrad. Also a great record. Not as good, I think, as Blood of the Nation, but also a great one. So this is that's sorry, the front cover. Oops. And sorry again. And oh shoot. Now let's get back. Sorry about that. Here it is. So as you know, as I was telling you, they were recording a DVD that appeared a couple of years later as a deluxe edition of the Blind Rage CD. So there it is, the album, and the second disc is it's the DVD they recorded here in Santiago, Chile. A great show. They perform all the classics and the new materials from their two albums they had at that time. And Wolf Hoffman, it's a monster, of a guitar player. Mark Tonillo, also great performance. And the band with Herman Frank, Stephen Schwartzman, also great, and of course Peter Baltes on bass, great band. So that's this DVD. This is the result of there it is, of that show a couple of years earlier here in my home country, Chile. And finally, at last but not least, my favorite band of all times, Maiden. This is the ticket for the Book of Souls tour. It was here 2016. The support act was Anthrax and the Raven Age, I think, George Harris' band, who, as you know, is the son of Steve Harris. And of course, the Book of Souls. You'll know the record. It's a double one. There it is, the back. And as a result, it came out the Book of Souls live chapter. Unfortunately, they did not put one show from Chile. I think it's a mistake, but understandable because the latest live DVD, it was recorded here in Chile, as you remember, En Vivo. Here it is. En Vivo was recorded here in Chile. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend take a look and see how a Chilean crowd acts before their gods Maiden. So yes, that's all. Jeff, again, congratulations on your 50 subs. I hope you get many more. And yes, I think that's all. Again, I'm saying goodbye from Chile. My name is Christian, and I hope to see you in the future. Bye.